Morning. So we're in the lovely Hellesylt place in Norway. We haven't got an excursion today, so we're just going to have a look around the lovely little town. Yeah, it's just beautiful. The weather's quite nippy and drizzly as well. Another day of drizzle. So it's rain jacket time and jumper. Nice pair of jeans, but beautiful weather, hills, and yeah, really looking forward to having a look around. Yeah.
So
yes,
it's very quiet, isn't it? You can just hear the rushing water, isn't it?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Yeah, it's very green everywhere. Oh look, you can see all the water coming down the.
Yeah, done that. Yeah. Amazing.
We've still got some snow right at the very top
there.
Oh
yes.
So even in the summertime, at the peak there, you've still got the snow. So this one we are just going to do our own walking tour, aren't we?
Yeah.
And find out more about the place.
Yeah, that's it.
It looks like a really tiny place, doesn't it? With probably just a few hundred homes by the looks of it.
I don't think there were many tours booked when we looked through the catalogue back when we were booking our tours. So I don't recall.
I don't remember. They're bound to have been a selection.
But anyway.
Sure. Today.
2 tours already.
We've done 2 already. So we probably thought, oh, we'll have a break today.
Yes, yeah.
And take it easy. But
yeah, a bit of shopping. Maybe have a coffee and a cake or something, a local something.
Yeah, just see what's there really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And get some filming of whatever the local
whatever it is. Yes, absolutely, yes. So yeah, not much planned today. We're taking it easy today. I don't know if there's a show tonight we might be watching. I'm not sure, but we're all.
We did go to the clubhouse last night.
Oh yes,
which was really good. And we had the house band Pulse.
Yes, Pulse.
And they were really good, weren't they? Like a duet type. Male and female singer, weren't they?
That's right. Yeah. So it was really good.
Really, yeah, it's a good show.
You were literally dancing in your chair. So.
And it's quite a biggish venue there, isn't it?
It's
quite bigger than some of the lounges on some of the other ships, and the lighting was very good, wasn't it? It was a nice layout.
Yeah.
We always used to like the Tamarind, didn't we, on the Ventura? But I would say that this. The clubhouse is good as, or maybe a bit better.
Well, it's a bit better because it's bigger.
Yeah, got a bit more room, and so the lighting is very good.
Newer made. Everything's all new and lovely.
Got the mist up that mountain.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well. It's I don't know how much you can capture on the. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, you see these things on the TV. It just doesn't it justice sometimes, does it? It's just absolutely breathtaking. Oh yeah, sweet little houses there. Yeah.
I don't know if they're people's cabins they're in occasionally, or whether they're full time.
They do tend to have a lot of cabins in the hills, don't they?
There's a lot of camping, isn't there, in Norway? It's really popular, or I don't know, maybe we're just in the locations where.
No, the tour yesterday said that it's a big camper, that camping area where we were yesterday. Yeah, it is a thing. It's part of their, people go on their cabins or in the camper van holidays. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
It was the salmon fishing again, was allowing the hunting season for that, and also the deer, wasn't it? Started today.
Yes, that's right.
So they were expecting a few more people.
Yes, for the deer. Yes, they say pack bright colours if you're walking
around the woods in your browns and your greens, because
you will be shot.
Get mistaken for a deer.
Yes,
it could end badly.
They do. Yes, they do announce themselves a little bit, so you know that there are people around hunting. But yes, do pack bright coloured trousers and jackets. Yes. No, it's lovely. It's just amazing. Just so have to come to see for yourself, because it's just amazing. How lucky are we?
Well, should we go on shore and have a look?
Yes, we'll get ready to go on shore, grab the boys and
try and work out if we're getting the name anywhere right.
Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that.
Hellesylt is about the
closest. Yes, so it will be. Yes, so I shall see you soon. Bye. Beautiful.
Look, they've got some sort of trip organised already down there. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but a bit like what we did yesterday, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we did that yesterday, didn't we?
Oh yes, but this one's a bit more rougher.
Oh, is it? Okay. A bit more of a speedboat.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Low mobility, chill out, just
Yeah.
a bit of history of where we are and that kind of thing.
I don't think you need them for going out when you come back in. I think, anyway, I don't know. Okay, let's try and... I think I might pause there because the camera's getting...
Yeah, okay, so here we are at the lovely waterfall in Hellesylt.
No, Hellesylt, I think it is.
Hellesylt. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing. It's hard to know how to pronunciate them.
And so presumably this is obviously all the glacier water melting, and they use a lot of hydroelectric power, don't they, in Norway?
Yes, it's all eco-friendly and all that, aren't they? They're
Yes. So the way hydroelectric power works is obviously you've got the turbines going through as the waterfall comes down, turns the turbines, and then that's what generates your electricity, isn't it?
Yep, that's it, yeah, very clever, yeah.
And so it's quite a view, and it makes quite a sound, doesn't it, the rushing water?
Yes, it's quite loud, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me over the microphone. But it stopped raining for a moment now, so we're able to get the camera. It started to rain a bit heavy, so we put it away, but yeah, you
get an idea of the scale of the cruise ship, don't you, when you pull in as well?
Here.
So we're going exploring, we're trying to see exactly how much of a town there is here. I don't think there's terribly much. I think we've probably nearly seen it all, just in what you can see in this sort of pan across. But we could be wrong. There might be a bit more up there. There's a few houses dotted around the mountain tops, but there really isn't too much at all. Okay, shall we go this way then, Erika? James. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting more of that tree, to be honest. That's it. Go there, lovey. Go there, forwards. That's it. That's far enough. Oh, well, you can't really go any further at this point, can you?
Okay, we'll go back round the other way.
There's just a little tiny house at the end. I'll try and zoom in and have a look at that. There we are. So yeah, a real tiny little place.
Yeah, it's all good. Ready? So we're just gone into the local shop, and the tour lady yesterday said that every Norwegian has these. It's like a quick lunch. It's the size of a Kit Kat, and they must have it on their person as they go up in the fjords, and in case there's an avalanche or they get stuck. It's like a proper lunch but in a bar. So we've got some of those. It's a chocolatey taste, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, that'll be interesting to try. And then this one is a cheese, a local cheese that Norwegians like to eat. So it's like apparently brown on the outside. I don't know, but yeah, we'll give that a try. Yum. So we're just coming for a little walk around, and just wanted to see the lovely green and the Iona ship of the lovely hills. It's just so surreal here. So we're just walking around, and we just wanted to see the lovely greenery and the Iona and the mountains, and just take the sights in. Yeah, it's quite surreal. I'm just trying to get it to, yeah, it's really nice. The ship is so vast, and so we've come inside as it's raining, so we thought we'll stop for some coffee and then I'll try these. There was a talk the other day in the ship to about Norway, and one of the suggestions was to try this lunch bar that apparently every Norwegian has. So I just thought I'll give it a try. See what it tastes like. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got it. Oh, it is chocolate. She said it's a bit like, looks a bit like Kit Kat. It does look like a bit like Kit Kat. Here we go. So I'll give it a try. Can you see right? It's like a Kit Kat. She's right. Looks and tastes like Kit Kat. It's a Kit Kat. I don't know what else to say. Apparently it's, yeah. So that if they get stuck anywhere, they can have lunch. That's really strange. Yeah, yummy. So, and we also got a block of cheese that's also a favourite of a Norwegian people like to have, which is supposed to be a brown cheese. So we brought that in the store earlier, the local store. So so that's interesting. It's something new to try. The weather's still quite warm. It's just a bit drizzling, too wet. So we've decided to come back, and we've ordered our favourite latte in the glass house. On deck 7. So we're just waiting for those really, and enjoy my Kit Kat. See you soon. Bye. So we're just having a look up here, look at the beautiful views, just get to see and enjoy more of the surrounding up on the top deck, which is 19, and enjoying the lovely views. And I was just checking on the horizon that you get. There's a talk tonight at 4 o'clock in the clubhouse where a lady's going to talk all about Norwegian lifestyle and how it all is. So I shall bring my pad and pen and learn as much as I can, and probably talk to you more about the history and the information about Norway and everything. So we've just had a nice coffee at our favourite place. Making plans of what else we're going to do. Try and see if we can get into some of the nice extra dining room. Maybe the Olive Garden. We're going to try and get into there. So see if we can get booked in. If not, it'll be plan B, whatever that is. So just enjoying the wonderful sights up here. Still a bit drying off. We got a bit wet earlier, but it's not cold. It's just wet. But it's not freezing or anything, so that's something. Yes, all good. So we've just walked around the corner, and we wanted to show you and share with you this wonderful view of the
glacier water rushing down. So that'll be the fresh water again, won't it?
Yes, as we said earlier about the.
And this is pretty much the whole town, isn't it? Everything you can see in the picture.
Yes, we only was only on land for like an hour, if that. It's a lovely place, but it's a very small place. as we didn't have a tour book, we've just thought, oh, we'll just have a look round, but there isn't very much shops around, but which is understandable. It is a very small little village. So we've come back.
There's a little plane there,
Yes, I saw that earlier.
that lands on the water there. Looks good. But yeah, there's 1 or 2 hotels, and yeah, I mean, I think it's probably one of those places where the population's just a few hundred.
Yes.
So yeah, quite a remote place.
Small school. I think they just had the one school that we could see.
Yeah, we went past a little school of some description, didn't we?
Yeah, only 2 convenience stores.
Yes.
So that was quite good. And of course, met a troll. Got to meet the trolls.
Yeah. Saw a
Said
troll.
hello to a troll. Yes, they do love their trolls here. So yes, got to get those fixtures in. Don't forget the cookies. They like their cookies, or a pot of gold. No, it's all good. Very pretty.
So, and you've got there's a lady on board that's basically paid by P&O to do a talk on Norway, and I've been to one myself already, just for 20 minutes or so. But you're going to go at 4 o'clock today, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to go and listen.
So we can learn more about the culture, because we don't know very much about Norway, really, do we? We've obviously learned already the importance of the oil, and also they've got a lot of hydroelectric power. And they do a bit of agriculture, but it can't be easy with these mountains of fjords, can it? I mean, that's not an easy. So they must do it in other areas, hopefully that are a bit more flat for them.
Yes, we'll see, won't we? We'll find out. We've got one more, I think, one more place to go. Yeah.
It's a horrible fly. It's alright, it's gone now.
Fly was on me. Just working out plans, what we want to do, and go from there, really, and see what the lady says today. So yeah, it'll be really good. So I'll see you soon. Bye.
And there's a few people enjoying the hot tubs as well, isn't there?
Oh yes.
So although say it has been raining a bit, it's not cold.
No.
It's still warm enough to get out and enjoy the facilities of the ship, isn't it?
Yes. Oh yes, there's plenty to do inside, so when it is a bit drizzly, the weather's not that cold, it's just very drizzly. You just need a t-shirt and a jumper.
Yeah, obviously do bring a waterproof with you, just as a top layer. But yeah, it's this time of year.
Yes,
it's quite mild weather, isn't it? That's what
yes, it's not too.
And then they don't come here in winter, do they? I don't think so.
No, I think
so. When it's winter in Norway, they'll send this ship presumably. I don't know if it's down to the Canaries or off to the Bahamas or somewhere. I think it's the Canaries, isn't it?
I'm not sure. We need to check. I think.
Yeah.
We'll check. But yeah, I wouldn't mind coming back on the ship again, and maybe go somewhere a bit warmer.
Yeah, it's a lovely ship, and Norway is really, really interesting place. I mean, we've never ever been before.
No.
So it is all new to us.
Yes.
And
you've been learning with us.
There's a lot to.
This fly.
Yeah, it's so annoying, isn't it? You wouldn't think it would come
this far. To be honest.
No, I wonder where that's
smell nice.
Sprung from.
It's following me around.
But yeah, no, it's interesting, isn't it?
I'm on deck 16, and I just wanted to show you this area where the children is. And you've got the infinity pool just beyond there, and you got looks quite fun. Imagine when it's a really hot day, all the kids will be running around with all the sprays of water. It looks really good. This is at the back of the ship on deck 16. You've got the bar in front of me over there, so plenty of seating area. But yeah, it looks really good. We haven't been in this bit yet, but I just wanted to show you. So we're just walking around the ship, and this is where the children come. This is the kids club of all the ages. So this is the reef, and this is in the midship. So as you can see, the circles on the wall. To know where you are on the ship, they have 3 different types of colours of these circles, and grey and white means you're in the midship. The blue ones are in the front of the ship, and the red ones are in the back of the ship. And at the moment we're on deck 17. The pool is just in front of me over there. So it's really quite good. So you come straight up from the pool and into the kids club. So it's all good. So yeah, just wanted to show you about the kids club here. So they're in two sections. You have one side which is from age 3 to 12, and that's in two, actually in the same room, but two separate groups. And then you've got the other side, which is from 13 years old to 16 years old, and that's where all the Xbox games and all those sort of consoles and the cool pinball machine and all that kind of stuff is. So yeah, they do have ones for smaller ones, but I don't know much about that. But I think they do have a section where you can bring your baby and small toddler in as well. So I'm not quite sure on how that bit works. But this is where you would come to drop your child off if you have children with you. So when finding your way around the ship, they've done things to help you navigate round. So in every floor at the back of the ship are these red circles. At the front of the ship they're like this, but they're blue, and in the middle of the ship they are white and grey. So just so you know, when you're walking around the ship you think, oh, where am I, trying to work out which end of you are, that's how you can tell. So again, this is the back of the ship because they're red, the front of the ship is blue, and the middle of the ship is white and grey.
We've got some kayakers going by. Looks like a lot of fun. That'll be one of the many activities you can do here. So if you want to get up close and personal with the lake and the fjords, it's a good way to do it. I guess they probably hired them from those three buildings there. Kayaking myself, and how easy it is to tip it over. Our ferry there as well, going back and forward. Here's they're going to get a bit wet. Maybe that's what we should do when we come back. So I guess they'll go for a few miles down the lake, and again look at the fjords closely, and be quite exhilarating in that. It looks like a fairly quick. I think the kayakers just had to wait for the boats to pass.
Good evening. It's about 6 o'clock this evening, and I just wanted to tell you about the amazing facial massage I just had down at deck 6 at the back of the ship in the spa. Absolutely amazing. They have that sort of face machine where you got the lights. It's like a mask, a hard shell mask that you put over your face, and it's like lights. That was really amazing, you know, the weirdest feeling, but lovely. And then they had like a machine that was like a cold machine, I think does lights, and it had like a roller at the end of the thing and would roll around my face to open up the pores and all that kind of thing. So that was an unusual feeling. And then at the end of it, they had this machine that made a noise, and it was like puffing air, and she got all over my face, all around my neck. It was the most weirdest, it's very loud noise, but it's like puffing air to give your skin a lot more air into your skin and your pores, and a bunch of other things that does. Anyway, it was a very fascinating experience, really nice and enjoyable, plus obviously a nice facial massage, neck and my décolletage area as well. So yes, lovely. I've come back. He's probably noticed my hair's a bit of a mess because she massaged my head as well while the face mask was working. So yeah, well recommend that. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you and share you the experience I had. So if you do come on the ship, do book a facial, and yeah, it was amazing. And I just thought I would also share with you this amazing view. We're just coming out of port from today, and yeah, excellent. Oh yes, we're actually pivoting around a very tight area. The ship captain is the most amazing captain. As you can imagine, the fjords and the lake is very narrow, so they're having to do quite a few pivoting, according to the captain, around the corners. And we're literally doing that right now. Those very, very tight, narrow parts. Very good captain. I really like our captain. He's very funny, and I just love the way he explains things. He's got quite a cheeky, funny manner. So yeah, I really like our captain this time. So yeah, and here we go, around the corner we are. I don't know if you can see, we're going round a corner. Yeah, so I'll show you. We're literally, well done captain. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but he's literally, we're between two fjords, and he's trying to turn a very tight corner. He's having to do 2 of these to go into our next destination. So anyway, so Paul and I are going to go off to have a dinner. The boys had an early tea so that Adam can go to the kids club. He loves the kids club. He can't wait to eat his food and get in there and do all the fun activities that they do up in the reef. So and James is quite happy to mill about, and I think he's met some friends on board, so he's going to meet up on them. So we're going to go and have a nice quiet dinner. So until next time, I'll see you later. See you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching, and I'm Erika Caroline, and see you soon. Bye. So we're here at the, for dinner. We're at the Horizon buffet tonight, which is on deck 16. The buffet is very good quality food. So today I've just got, it's roast lamb, and that's apple stuffing, some steamed vegetables, and steamed new potatoes, and steamed
spinach, I guess, or yeah,
spinach and something else.
Looks very healthy.
And this one, a bit cheeky. I wanted they're like a cheese and ball cheese,
sort of battered cheese.
Yeah,
No, look nice.
Naughty, but I thought, oh,
yeah, treat yourself. Why not? Why not?
And what have you got there, Paul?
Well, so I've got some chicken tikka with some salmon.
Okay. Okay.
So not an obvious combination.
Oh no.
And some spicy, I guess that's like a Moroccan, no, yeah, it's peas, chickpeas, beans, and a little bit of pita bread. So a bit of an odd combination.
Yeah.
But it was just what I fancied trying tonight. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Looks great. So I went back to get some more because I really enjoyed that. And although this is a different combination, so can you unwrap that for me? Sorry, it's done up and I'm trying to, thank you. So we've got this spicy beans and I've got some chili sauce, and this was the apple stuffing to go with the pork.
Yes, that's right.
And then that's a cheesy ball, naughty treat, Stilton cheese. And then this one is some chicken tikka and some, fried vegetables, roasted vegetables?
I think they're
roasted probably. Oh, okay.
Stir-fried.
Yeah, lovely.
By the looks of it.
So, yeah, very nice indeed.
So just having dessert. It was a lovely dinner. And I did already have some cheese and crackers. They do different flavoured of cheeses with some different crackers. So I had some of that already, but I didn't have any lunch at all, not even a bar. So I picked a little bit. But I've got some nice, this is one of their desserts that they do. This is an almond cake with raspberry coulis, which is the little dots, and a nice cup of tea. Yes.
And what's it taste like? What's the taste test?
It's light, fluffy, and it's got a nice taste of almond throughout.
Is it a lemon in the middle or?
No, it's no, I'll show you that. I'm not sure what it is in the middle. Oh, I think it might be just a layer of an almond paste type thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, it sounds nice.
I didn't realise the base of it. I didn't get the base of it.
Is it like a biscuity base or?
No, it's too soft for biscuit base. Just trying to work it. It's like a buttery.
Oh, okay.
Like a buttery.
So soft pastry.
Soft pastry, yeah. I can't think of what it's called. It's very nice.
And only another 56 varieties to try.
Oh yeah, well they had a treacle tart in there. And it was a toss up between treacle tart and this. I was like, so they change their desserts every day. And their carvery is changed every day. It's different. So I think yesterday was like beef, for instance, or it could be chicken, or so it does change each day.
They do, and they had themed nights, don't they?
Yes,
So
they do.
sometimes they'll have a curry themed night. Sometimes it'll be an Italian themed night.
Yes, that's right. Yes. That's a good point.
Yeah, you certainly won't get bored.
No. So I shall see you soon. Bye. Evening. So we've just come back to our room after our dinner, and we just thought we'll do like a catch-up video of what we've done today. So yes, quite a busy day, haven't we?
Yeah. So we started off. What time did we get breakfast? About not too early, about 8:30, I would say, and just had the normal sort of buffet breakfast, and all had a bit of a mixture.
Yeah.
I think. What did you have?
Actually, I treated myself this morning. So normally I just have a bowl of cornflakes, some fruit, and their little yogurt pots, and a cup of tea. But today I treated myself. I had some scrambled eggs, and I do tiny little pancakes, and one thing of bacon, and. What was it? Not everyone likes it. It's
the black pudding.
Black pudding, yes. I love black pudding. But
So I had just a couple of. Were they fried or poached? I couldn't really tell.
they're poached.
They were just a couple of poached eggs on some toast, which was very nice. I normally have like oats and something like that for breakfast, but eggs was a nice change. And then we got off the ship quite early, sort of I suppose about 9:30, and had a look round. It's quite difficult to pronounce. Hellesylt, something like that. Hellesylt, something along those lines. Anyway, but yeah, it was an interesting little place. Very tiny, remote place. You could get round it quite quickly. What a lot of people were doing were the river tours on a couple of. They look like sort of dinghies with outboard motors, and whizzing along the water, going up to see the fjords closer.
Yes, that looked like a lot of fun. So perhaps next time we come, we might even book to do that. That did look a lot of fun. Yeah.
I think, I don't know how children friendly it is, because we have got one child with us, so not sure. He might find that a bit much. So I'm not.
But again, he might love it. Who knows? We don't know how fast they go or how rough it is. But I wouldn't have thought it'd be that rough.
No, we could always ask the guides, I guess.
Yeah.
And we had a good look around, didn't we? And saw the waterfall coming down right through the village, if you like, and that was very unusual, wasn't it? See that amount of water coming down and running right through the centre of the village. That's quite an unusual sight.
Yes, it was amazing actually to see that quite close up. As Paul was saying, it's quite a small little village, so it really didn't take very much to walk around. They had a few little clothing shops there where you can get trousers and jumpers and jackets.
If you'd forgotten your jacket, you were catered for. They'd got some waterproof type.
Yes,
jackets.
and I think you got the trousers as well, the waterproof chunky trousers.
Right.
I saw them as well. And they also had, must be another tour, the little cars they had. There was like electric cars, cute little things they were, 2-seaters they were, so it was very compact. But it looked, that looked quite fun, so perhaps another time, if we ever go there again, we might book to do that. That looked quite interesting, didn't it?
I think, as I say, we've got to be mindful because
of course we've got
family and
not necessarily.
It's not going to be
we've
family
got children.
Safe.
Although I did see some children go in there, so there's obviously a family had hired them to go, and I saw 2 children go in, but
they weren't driving, presumably.
No. It would have been one would be mum and one would be dad. It would have been 2 cars, I think.
No, I'm not sure about that because you've got the sort of mountain roads, so single lane.
Yes.
And there's a lot of sheer drops as well. So
you have to be careful.
Although it is all fenced in and barriers, etc., and the roads do look in good condition and safe and maintained, if you don't know, it's like any road, isn't it? If you're not familiar with the terrain and not familiar with the area, you could come unstuck.
Good point.
I would say there was only 50 to 100 houses at this place.
Really, not very much.
Very sparsely populated. I wouldn't have thought there was more than 100 houses there. So quite a tiny place. And then after a bit of filming and looking around and seeing the sort of natural, the fjords and the natural area there, we came back in roughly about lunchtime, didn't we?
Yes, it was around lunchtime. Oh yeah, we popped in the convenience store, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did do that as well, and we just tried a couple of things that we were told were sort of traditional Norwegian things, so we had a look at that, didn't we?
Yes, and said hello to the little trolls.
Yeah, met a couple of trolls. So
that's good. I like the little trolls in Norway. So they're everywhere, apparently.
They're quite sweet, though, aren't they?
They are,
quite interesting.
We came back on board. What do we do?
Oh yeah, I went to the gym, and the gym was very quiet. I would say there's probably about 10 or 15 people in there. Probably capacity is about 60, 70, so quite quiet. Again, any land day, if you're not used to cruising but you like to work out, I would say a good time to work out is probably if you come back sort of towards the mid-afternoon. That's a good time to go and get your workout in because there'll still be quite the majority of people perhaps still on land.
Right, yes, so, at that time.
Whereas if you try and do it first thing in the morning, I mean, you could try and see how you get on, but a lot of people have been saying how busy
it gets in the early morning.
First thing in the morning. So if you get up at 7 to go and use the gym and think you'll be the only one there, you're going to be disappointed. It's going to be probably peak times. So just bear that in mind. I mean, incidentally, talking about the gym, I've noticed that they don't really watch over people using it. There doesn't seem to be like an instructor there.
Okay.
Which is a bit tricky because you've got teenage children, young teenagers. I've seen probably 12, 14, 16-year-olds in there, completely unsupervised, and they don't really know what exercises to do, and they're picking up weights that are way too heavy for them, and
you worry they're going to injure themselves.
They could potentially injure themselves.
Yeah.
So I think they probably could do with some sort of
staff
rules
member
where there's got to be. I mean, I know it's impossible to do an induction when you've got 3,000 passengers getting on every week, and obviously a significant number of them are going to be young people. So it's not going to be possible to do an induction, but maybe even if they just did a video and said, look, anyone under 18 has got to watch this 20-minute instructional video.
Yeah, possibly.
Just to give them some idea, because as I say, I did notice there was quite a few there that were either doing exercises that were completely pointless, or they picked up weights that were just way too heavy for them, and they would just damage their back or tear a muscle or limb.
And that can just have to run round to the doctors, and it'd be quite an ordeal really for everybody.
So maybe an instructional video there might be a good investment.
Yeah, absolutely. And have staff member. I mean, I haven't had the chance yet to go into the weights area, but you'd think there'd be some staff wandering around. I've not heard that before.
No,
normally they get one
really.
or two
There
around.
was one or two where they're doing the sales of the the ointments or there was something going on to do with feet as well. That's really the upsell. It's nothing to do with sort of watching over what's going on. So I'm sure they've got video cameras up, but as I say, they do it for the safety drill of how to put on your life jacket, don't they?
Yes.
So they just need one how to do the gym.
Gym, how to do the
very
weights.
Difficult. I know they'll have professional trainers on their books, won't they?
Yes, you probably have to book
and certainly
for that
the dancers will know how to work out properly.
Absolutely.
I expect some of those have got a background in gym instructing and that sort of thing as well, probably. There might be a bit of a crossover there, but I'm sure they can sort something out. But anyway, jumping back to the food, the food's been excellent, hasn't it?
Yes, the food's been really nice. Even as we went this evening for the Horizon, the buffet area, the food's good quality. Lots of choice, and the choice changes every day. But that can be a plus and a minus, because sometimes you'll try something, you think, oh, I really like that, I want some of that tomorrow, and it won't be there tomorrow. So that can be a little bit annoying sometimes, because I've had that in the past cruises, and obviously not on this one so far, but where I've tried something, just like a little something, and thought, oh, I really like that. So I've gone back to try it again and have another one next day or a few days later, and they don't do it.
But that's a small problem, though.
Well, yeah.
Nice problem to have.
At
least you found something you really like that much.
Good point, yeah.
So that's not a problem,
I think it was a particular cake. I think a little.
Doesn't.
I do like cake.
All the staff are lovely, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, everyone's very friendly, really nice, very helpful.
They do look after you, and
they do. They work so hard.
Everything's all well organised.
Yes.
And it's an excellent holiday. I mean, one other thing I was thinking of was how steady has the ship been. I mean, it's been really, really steady. And obviously, when you're in the sort of these lakes and rivers and these fjords, they're obviously well protected from the sea, so they are going to be very calm. But even on the sea, as I say, we've had it where it's a bit choppy outside. We've seen that.
We've been
the
before.
The ship is still just rock solid.
And no movement.
No motion at all.
No.
So it'd be interesting to see if that stays like it throughout the trip. But I think for anyone that's concerned about motion sickness and that sort of thing, I don't think you really need to be too worried about it at all.
Yeah, and as we've said before, if anyone's going to get seasick, even the slightest rough terrain, he's going to be ill. So if he's all right. Well, no, because you are that bad. Well, for me, you're that bad. It's like, oh, come on, it's barely rocking. He's green at the gills.
Misremembering.
I'm not misremembering. It's like, oh dear.
To me, yeah. And one other thing we did that we hadn't done before is we played the shuffleboard on deck.
Oh yes, that was fun actually. Yeah, it was just a whim, wasn't it? We was just walking around
and had a little game of
and
that.
There was a young man there to sign you in to do the game.
Yeah, a bit of fun, wasn't it?
It was actually.
Yeah.
Of course, he won. He always does.
Well, I didn't get a high score.
Well, no, actually, that is quite unusual for you.
I think I only had to get like 1 point to beat you, didn't I?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm never with good things with things like that.
Too much cake.
Clearly. Too much cake. Thanks, dear.
And then we've got what we're now. Okay, messages. So it's 7:24 in the evening now, and we've got the headliners at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
And it's a singer, isn't it?
Is it tonight? Okay.
I think so. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where the horizon
entirely
is.
certain, but I'm sure it's an 8 o'clock start.
Yeah.
And then we'll see, maybe go to the
oh yes,
the club. What is it called?
Oh yeah, the clubhouse.
The clubhouse.
Where they got the house band there.
Yeah, they're really good.
We went last night and it was brilliant. So she said.
Yeah, we did like that. We do like that venue. So we've only really been there once or twice now. But we found the Sky Dome. I mean, that's brilliant during the day because you can use the swimming pool regardless of whether it's snow outside or whatever the weather's doing. So this is a very good all-weather ship.
Yes, it is.
But for music, we did find like the acoustics. It's a lot of reverb. It's a lot of echo in there, and it's
in the Sky Dome.
Slightly spoiled from the
wonderful. Yes,
it's quite difficult for the performers, I think. So,
I did feel sorry for the ladies yesterday when they were trying to sing. So we left and we ended up going to the clubhouse. Yeah.
And that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if there's going to be any like laser light or sort of trapeze type acts in the Sky Dome at all. We've not seen.
No, we haven't seen that yet. No.
Maybe we missed it, or maybe it hasn't happened yet. I don't know.
Yeah, we may have missed.
We'll
anyway,
try harder.
Yes, and then I had while Paul was in the weights area, I was had my face done, had a nice face massage and facial. That was really nice. So I've done a little note about that, didn't I?
Yeah, a little video on that, didn't you?
But
yeah. I mean, the treatments are very nice. I mean, I've had one or two in the past myself. Generally, not really something that interests me, but you always.
Oh yes, it's one of my little treats that I have that. It's part of my holiday. Yeah, I need the massage.
All that onboard spend that I should be getting some of it. It's all gone.
Right.
With Erika in the spa. So,
that's gone. Oh yes,
okay.
but yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But no, you find it good, don't you?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Price-wise, what you've got to watch out for is I think the actual treatments are fairly priced, but they do love to upsell you the products.
Yes, and extras as well. So you can have a few extra little short treatments for just a few pounds. So you do need to watch that if you are on a budget. It's very easy sitting there with the masseuse or the person that's going to give your treatment.
Wait until you're a bit woozy, wait till you're feeling good, and then we've got this lovely cream here.
Yes, I suggest. I suggest you need this.
And then right at the end, when you've said, okay then, and then it's like £80 worth of like blue stuff that you would have got in Boots for
20.
Well, it's exclusive stuff. It is exclusive cosmetics, and that being brilliant.
Then absolutely,
then you'll be used to it.
Yes, and they are good quality. But it is a lot of money. So just something to bear in mind when you do go for your treatments, and don't be quick to go, yes, because they're sneaky. Because the way they put it is very clever, and you'll go, right, okay, like that. And what they're actually doing is they're asking, do you want the face?
I ended up with this blue. It looked like just a bottle of shampoo, the blue colour, is like £80, and it's meant to like relieve your muscle
That's it.
pain or something, you know, and it's just in a drawer at home. I've never even undone it.
No, I think we have used it maybe once or twice.
The only time, the closest I came to it was when I bought it on the ship. So, complete waste of
time. But so
just watch out for that one.
Yeah, just a little tip for you. But they're all really good, wonderful, talented people, and I do enjoy a nice massage. And earlier I had my manicure and a pedicure, and they do really good offers as well. So if you're very mindful and just say, look, I am on a strict budget, I just want to do this one particular massage. And sometimes, you know, they do the 10-30 sale. That is quite good.
10, 20, 30%
yeah,
off,
percent off.
You agree to have 3 treatments, then they discount them, as Erika's just said.
10, 20.
But that's still, you know, going to come to 80. So it's still going to be about £80-90 of treatment, just so you know.
Yes.
Which again, if you paid on land, I mean, what would they be? Like
I mean, they would be roughly the same anyway. There'd be a few pounds in it, but really not that much. They are they are a tiny bit dearer, but not as dear as you think. But yeah.
If you went to like a proper upmarket health spa at home, you know, maybe even stayed at one of these weekend places, I'm sure, you know, you'd be paying that kind of money, maybe more. So but just so you know that. Yeah,
bear that in mind when saving up for the cruise. If you want to do treatments, you don't have to.
No, I mean, again, it's nicely tucked away on the ship, and it's not the hard sell. If you don't book to use the spa, it's not constantly, you know, you need to go and book for the spa or something like that. It's only that you like to do it.
Yes.
That this comes up, doesn't it?
Yes, so that's it. You know, if you're not interested, then you just won't bother.
You wouldn't know it was on board, and you wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, no.
There's a lot on board to choose from, and obviously a lot of people make the use of the restaurants as the sort of main event. The way we try and do it, and again, we tend to start off good in the cruise, and sort of start by having a modest breakfast, a very light lunch, or maybe skip lunch and just get a coffee or something, and then eat more at dinner time, evening. I think where it's easy to sort of go down a slippery slope is when you start having, you know, a bit more for breakfast, then a bigger lunch, and then they do things like afternoon tea as well, so you can have that, and then having a dinner, and then suddenly, I mean, there's no way you can burn off that kind of calorie input. So that's sort of pace yourself would be
another little tip. But I mean, then again, you are on holiday, and you just take you longer to take it off later.
On holiday, but you want to have many more holidays.
Yes,
you know, make yourself
that's
unwell,
a good point.
unhealthy.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But
and a lot of the time, let's face it, you've had one sausage, you've had one fried egg, one hash browns, you know, you kind of had them all really at that point, so there's no need to.
But then again, that's just our opinion.
In our opinion, I'd rather have something different, like an unusual moussaka or unusual curry, or just something that you wouldn't cook for yourself at home.
Yeah, exactly, you know, which is the whole point, because I don't have to cook. Yay! That's another part of my holiday. No cooking, no cleaning, no washing, no ironing. It's all done for you. Yeah. That's my holiday, because that's all I ever do at home. So
for me, that's just home from home.
Roll out the red carpet, people. Come on.
Other than there's no garden shed.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm anywhere any different.
Inside joke, guys.
Maybe we could put a balcony there, and
Yes, dear.
But it's going great. I'm glad we've booked for the 2 weeks. So we've done something a bit unusual.
Yes.
We'd normally like to go for the Mediterranean for a fortnight. So that means you lose a couple of days coming out of Southampton to get somewhere warmer.
Yes.
So to get into Spain and Portugal, that sort of way. But this time, because we wanted to try Iona, 'cause
Yes.
we thought the ship looked fantastic. We thought, and one of our sons was very keen to see what Norway's like.
Yeah, really
We
loves
thought
it.
that generally speaking, the holiday's for 7 days, and that just isn't enough for us.
No.
This is like our main family holiday.
Yeah.
And 7 days, you lose a day when you embark, you lose a day when you disembark, so you're talking about 5 proper days holiday. Well, for a whole year, that's good.
Nothing.
That's no good at
No.
all. So we've done 2 in a sort of back to back. So we'll be probably going to these same destinations next week, assuming the weather is, allows for the captain to get into the same ports. And then we'll just do a different tour. So, like some places, maybe we've been on foot today. If we do come back here, then we'll likely do a tour, try and get on a tour next time.
Yeah, that'll be quite interesting. Yeah, so it's we've never stayed on the ship before when everyone else has gone off.
That'd be weird. Never experienced
No, we've been wanting to do that for a really long time, but never had the opportunity or the time to do it. So
we've always liked the Mediterranean ones, you see, and I'm not a big fan of flying. Not that there's anything wrong with flying, but I don't know, airports, particularly at the moment, crikey, have been big delays on the road, and obviously they've been so understaffed because of all the problems that they've had. So really, cruising was a
good idea,
straightforward option. So we do love cruising.
Yeah, we do.
And we do love P&O. I mean, I think P&O. It's tailored for British people, isn't it? That's the thing you've got to realise, is there are a lot of different lines. You choose someone other than P&O, one of the other ones, a lot of them would be tailored to different nationalities. And you might still, I'm sure you would still enjoy it, but I think what P&O offers for British people is very good.
Yes,
you've got the really good food, really good destinations, really good tours, and then you've got really good entertainment. Whereas some of the other cruises I've seen, they either don't do the entertainment or they're doing the luxury food all the time, which is fine, but sometimes you don't always want
keep eating all the time.
You don't want, not that you can't, if you want to.
Well, yes, I mean, yes, of course.
But you want a mixture. So, like today, we've been on land. We've seen some sights. We could have done a tour if we wanted to. We've had a lovely dinner.
Yes.
And then we'll go to a show, and then we'll probably go to another musical entertainment after that as well.
Yeah, and have my cocktail.
And have a nice cocktail as well.
Cocktail.
So there's just so much to do in each day.
Yes.
And we did have a bit of a breakthrough today. We did get our sons to go in the swimming pool as well.
Oh, yes.
That was the first time we've managed to. I think they just sort of poo-pooed it initially, didn't they?
They did.
They just sort of didn't really want to, but we kind of said, look, it's a short holiday. Get the most out of it.
Yeah, our boys are quite happy sitting in front of the TV or computer. They're not really very
well, they're not sporty,
active.
Are they?
Yeah, no, they're not very sporty. I've tried both the boys growing up. I've tried them to do football. I've tried all sorts of things. Even the theatre. One of them's very good and would be brilliant in the theatre. No interest whatsoever. Even though he had a great offer from a very good theatre company, not bothered. So trying to get them to do go swimming, and I mean he'll talk to people. That's the strangest thing. They're quite happy, outgoing. They'll talk your ear off. But when it comes to sporty stuff and that kind of...
That's fair enough. It's not for them.
No.
That's it. They did come out. They were very well behaved today, weren't they?
They were very good.
They had a nice long walk, and it was in the drizzle.
Oh yes,
and they didn't
we got
complain,
a bit wet. Yeah, so it was all good. We did see them in the water, didn't we? Saw them playing, so that's good. Yeah.
Well, it's nearly time to get to our. Yeah, it is nearly time to get to our show in the Headliners Theatre. So we'll get along there, see what's going on, and update you again soon. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you for watching.